First of all, congrats to you. You are participating in the Masters category. You badass you. Now, I want to help you get through this process as best as I can. So let me lay it down for you. The first thing you need to know is that you will have 2 additional judges, Philip Odango, Canvas Cosplay, and of course Yaya Han. Now you will have slightly more time than the 2 to 4 minutes that the other cosplayers have, but bear in mind that you still need to economize with your time. The single most important point: do not try to get photos whilst judging. That is not cool. In a world where you can be anything, don't be a box. Now, first thing you need to know is this. Your portfolio is basically your lifeline in this thing. In other words, you will be assessed on that, and that thing needs to detail every minute detail. Nothing is too insignificant to include there. Your portfolio needs to bring forth the who, what, when, why, and how you did everything in there. Pictures, diagrams, and just like a description of your processes, how you did everything. All that is so critically important for your portfolio. The point you need to take away from there is that it needs to be redonkulously detailed. The second thing you need to consider is, of course, your reference pick. Your reference pick is sort of like the DNA template for you in this competition. So in other words, everything that you present will be judged first and foremost based on that reference pick. So make sure that you can bring that damn reference pick to life. Let's say, for example, your character was Aquaman, and Aquaman has one of his eyebrows shaved over here. He's got a little gash over here. Well, you need to have that gash look identical to the way it does in that pic. So you cannot decide that, okay, the photo has the gash here, you're going to put the gash on the other side, because you will lose points for that. Don't burn points unnecessarily. Seriously, attention to detail, critical. Now, after you watch this video, what you need to do is go back to your costume and look at your finishings. Look at, you know, are your seams complete? Look at your lining. Make sure everything is pristine. Make sure everything is perfect, because all 5 of the judges will have a look at what you did and how you did it. Now, I don't need to tell you that you shouldn't bring out or highlight any of the issues you have with your costume, and you shouldn't bring to the judges' attention stuff that broke or isn't functioning or you weren't able to complete. That's not their business. Your business is to bring that character to life, and their business is to enjoy you doing it. So here's what you're going to do, which brings me to the last point. When it comes to bringing that character to life, right? Now, as you know, and I've said this before, cosplay has 2 elements, costume and play. Your job as a master is to actually play that bloody thing out like you can't believe. I know there are so many people whose crafting is on master's level, but because they can't bring that character to life, they lose points unnecessarily. Now, here's the thing, right? I understand that a lot of us have anxiety, a lot of us have issues, and that's okay. That's okay. But just remember, you are the genius that brought this to life. You are the genius that created that. You chose this character because that character, in some way or the other, resonates with you. Even if it's one element, you bring that to life. You do the thing. Very important. Do your best to bring the world of your character into that interaction. So, for example, if you are cosplaying as Goku from the Dragon Ball franchise, what you need to do then is actually come in over there as Goku, have the mannerisms, have the demeanor, have the look, but speak to that judge as though they are in Goku's world. Like, for example,
I entered this competition and I thought it was the world martial arts competition, but this is something else entirely. Someone over there was looking under my gi, and I don't really understand why. It's a good thing I lost that tape.
Judges will enjoy that, but as you're doing that, it's such a simple thing to do. As I walked in over here, somebody looked at my gi and they picked up this part. They didn't realize that, you know, I actually have my whatever. I actually can't remember Dragon Ball Z all that well. That's embarrassing. Point being, just bring that character and that world to life. And the judges will vibe with you on that. Keep it going until they tell you it's okay, you can break character. But ultimately, just remember, stressful as it might seem right now, and I understand that many of you out there are really on edge because of the prizes. Lord, those are some crazy prizes. Just remember that cosplay is for everyone, and cosplay is supposed to be fun. So the only way you are going to succeed in this competition, aside from keeping in mind these few pointers that we brought out that will help you to hack the contest, keep in mind that it's supposed to be fun, and the judges will pick up on it if you are not having fun. and then you're just not bringing that character to life, which is ultimately pointless. So, from everyone over here at GES, all the best. You're going to be great. We're looking forward to all the amazing entries, and we wish every one of you every success. Just go out there and make us proud. And if you see any of us around over there, be sure to grab us. We want lots of photos. We want to take over all social media with our cosplayers at ComicconAfrica. Those pictures, those videos, those boomerangs, all of them. We want that stuff out there. So you go out there, you slay, you dominate, you do the thing. And as is always, shameless plug right here. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful in any way, be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, do all of that stuff. And I will see you at the con. Ciao.